Let's play Plead the Fifth with Orlando and the Freak Show on Wild 94.1.
That guy right there.
Hello, ladies
Got
and gentlemen.
Davy. Davy is on it.
I'm ready.
Let's see here.
If I must.
You must answer these questions honestly.
Okay.
You only get one chance to lie, and it's via pass. All right. Everything else is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
Let's see. You are first up, Buckums.
All right, I'm going to go first. Davy.
Talk to me, Buck.
Me and you, we are businessmen, okay?
Both are the same.
A long time ago,
I
I
know
used
that
to...
you become a businessman.
I've been a businessman.
Okay.
I used to own video stores.
That's right. You did. Yep.
Oh my
And
God.
you own a tattoo shop.
That's right. I do.
All right. So you just recently changed the name of your tattoo shop.
Yes.
And I know from owning a business that sometimes cannot be a very smart move because you confuse your customers. You could lose customers.
Yep.
But you could also get customers.
Yep.
Why did you change the name, and have you seen a financial dip?
I changed the name because the old name I felt like wasn't very scalable. Because it was called Tattoo 05. We were in Suite 205. It made sense for there. But then we expanded, and I wanted to expand and rebrand. So it is hard. It's expensive. That's why I've done things like sponsor the mix. We spend we spend money on advertising and things like that. Have we seen a financial dip? Well, our overhead went up considerably. So yeah,
All them screens.
Yeah.
yeah. Our overhead went up a lot. So there honestly has been a financial dip, but I am glad that we went from Tattoo 05 to Emphasis. I think it just has more longevity.
There you go.
Plus, Buck says, "Be kind to rewind."
That's right. Not
You have
charging you.
those stickers on the thing?
Yeah.
I did, plus late fees.
He out here running his block, trying to compare his Blockbuster to your thing. Like, you ain't changed no names.
Davy, you've been a DJ for quite a long time, right?
Yes,
And
yep.
DJing weddings on the weekends, during the week sometimes. So I was thinking, because sometimes you tell us off air, of course, some crazy things that happen at weddings. But if you were planning a wedding, what are some things that you would never, ever, ever do at a wedding because you've seen them go wrong?
Ooh.
One of the things that I wouldn't do is do any part of it outside. I think outside is like a big X factor. It could be too hot. It could rain out of nowhere. You know how it rains every damn day
Yeah, it
right
does.
now in Florida. So I definitely wouldn't do that. I would try my absolute best to be on time because like once you start running late, that time gets made up usually at the reception, at the party part, the part that you're looking forward to and that your friends are going to be talking about. I've seen it that get cut short quite often just because people were running late.
How late is?
I've seen over an hour. Yeah. And then the last one is I also people are going to try to boss you around. Hey, we got to go take pictures. Hey, we got to cut the cake. Hey, we got to do this, go there. I would not be afraid to be like, hey, give me a second.
Yeah.
Let me enjoy it. It's my day. Remember, you're the boss, and those people are working for you.
Oh, see, there you go.
Nice.
I like that because Lord knows it's a hell of a time. When
Yeah,
you gotta
it is.
Try and accommodate everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, your grandmother got to get a picture because she need to get our medicine.
Yeah.
You have to thank everybody for coming. Go around.
for real.
Yep.
All right, let's see, Davy.
Yes.
I want to say your number of tattoos is at 60 or over.
I'm probably in like the 50s.
You're in the 50s.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
a lot.
High
that's a
50s,
lot.
low 60s.
And so body art has become a way that you express, like, a lot. I mean, you've tributed Kobe, I've seen. You've Albert Einstein, I think, is on there.
Yep.
M.O.B.
I want Tupac, got quotables on there, and I think the money dude from Monopoly even.
I
is
have a
on there.
Monopoly man.
You got the Monopoly man on there. So like you've run the gamut from Pac, who was like your GOAT,
Yep.
all the way down to Monopoly.
Yep.
So my question is, when do we get to a tribute to Joanna on your tattoos? Since you've run the gamut of 50 plus
Yeah.
and adding them every week, damn near.
Yeah.
And you've gone from Pac, who is the height,
Right.
to the Monopoly Man.
Radio's
Yeah.
on there too.
Radio, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Jesus is on
You know
there.
what I'm saying? You got the Lord, you got the Lord and Pac up here at the high note, but the Money Man, we don't even know his name. He down here, so I'm thinking like, where do we? Like, are we waiting to get to 100? Like, where we gonna do something for baby girl? And what body part would you give her?
I don't know if that day will ever come. To be honest with you, I think that kind of jinxes relationships. And I mean, I got my mom's name like over my heart, but other than that, I couldn't see myself really going that way. Nobody wants it. She doesn't want it. She's not pushing for it. I don't want it. It's not happening.
Well,
can't
I would say that you would be different because body art is so important to you. Like,
Yeah.
it's obviously important.
Right.
So you would think.
Yeah, no.
Nah.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Man.
Sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
Damn, Davy. All right.
Yeah.
He answers the truth is
My
truth.
goodness.
All right, well, we got 3 questions that come from y'all, and he still gets a boomerang. So 888-429-0941. Y'all get in here right after Jack. Hold on. All right, Davy is under the microscope right now. It is Plead the Fifth action. He's already answered why he changed the name of his tattoo shop. He wanted it to be scalable, which is one of those entrepreneurial words. Y'all gonna have to look that up. Also, Buck used to be kind every wine. And Meredith asked the question about
Worst things at weddings.
worst things at weddings that he would not do at his wedding, which is have it outside.
Yeah.
Which
Mosquitoes.
is let people tell him what to do. It's my day.
Yes.
And I asked him, out of all of the body art that he has, he's about 60 in. He said about 50-ish. And he's got everybody on there. So I asked him, when does Joanna get on the list? And he said, hell no. And he says, I'd rather her move out. That's what she does. I kind of think that's a little bit how
Leaning that way?
sounded to me.
Yes.
I don't know. All right. So now we got 3 that come from you guys. 888-429-0941.
And I'm using a tap out, by the way.
Well, I mean, how you know you're using the tap out? You
Y'all
don't
use
know.
it like a badge of honor. I like to throw it.
All right. Well, maybe I'll make it tap out on this one. Davy, you own a Tesla.
Yeah.
Have you ever put it in autopilot
Oh.
to enjoy something sexual?
Oh, man.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Got a good Christian girl right there.
Yeah. So your hands are free.
No, I don't recall. If I'm going to keep it 100, no, I don't recall. I'm more of a pullover type. I like to concentrate.
Yeah. You gotta enjoy the moment.
Yeah. I'd rather pull over abandoned parking lot. If you see me in an abandoned parking lot, mind your business.
Mind your business. If the Tesla is rocking, don't bother me.
Yeah, no.
All right, you got one out of the 863. It says, Davy, who was the last person who called your phone and you sent them to voicemail? And did you return the call?
Yes, I did. The last person that I sent to voicemail was
You remember that?
yeah, because it was yesterday. It was yesterday. I was at dinner. I had dinner at Ocean Prime, and one of my artists called me, Jorge, and I sent him to voicemail. But I did call him back because it's about money. He wasn't calling me to say hi.
Oh, so you only call back to people about money?
I mean,
I know I don't get a call back from
It's
Davy.
more
And I'm like,
urgent.
oh, so I gotta say, yo, I got a big money scheme, dog. I got you.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Let's see here. We got.
I got one from Rob.
Okay, Rob.
My screen-
Rob always asks good questions.
Yes. He wants to know about a Davy Stalker, maybe that you've dealt with in the past. Either somebody who thought their hookup was way more than was actually happening, or one he tried to call it quits, but the girl wasn't having it.
I wouldn't call her a stalker, but this girl slashed all 4 of my tires one time when I kind of made it clear I didn't want to mess with her no more. She lived in my same apartment complex.
Oh, that's
so I was kind of handcuffed. But yeah, I wouldn't say she was a stalker. She did meet me unexpected outside of my door, but once. Only one time was she like out there lingering.
How did you
waiting
know it
for
was
me.
her that cut your tires?
Because it was obvious.
Okay.
Nobody's ever cut my
Because she was
tires.
standing there with a knife. Like, either you gonna love me or it's gonna get worse.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, she apologized. like a year
I bet
later.
you she did.
But
And the question is, did you circle back?
No.
with her? Did you?
No. I did not. Because you know what it was? I had been warned ahead of time
That she was
that
crazy?
she was kind of crazy, and I ignored the warnings, got my tire slashed, and was like, okay, that one's on me.
All right, you answered 3, and you still got to boomerang one back.
Yeah. Let's talk about stalkers.
Okay.
Let's talk about
A
it.
crazy stalker that we've dealt with
Have
in the
you
past.
guys dealt with maybe like a stan, a stalker?
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yes.
It just got dark.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
You never had one, Buck?
No, I can't really remember a girl stalking me. I stalked a girl one time.
You were a stalker.
You stalker?
Damn.
I mean, we broke up, and she worked at Hooters, and Hooters got some good security. They don't let you just come around and not order.
Well, you just wanted to hang out in the Hooters?
Wow.
See what she was up to?
I needed to talk to her.
Oh, about what?
Yeah.
Getting back together
Yes,
with
of course. I had
man.
changed my ways.
You were that dude.
Did you get kicked out?
The dude in the Blockbuster
Yes.
video shirt is back.
Yeah, ordering waters.
Yes, I got kicked out twice.
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 Let's move on.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Who gets kicked out of Hooters twice?
real.
But I loved her.
They had your picture up in the office.
Yeah.
He cannot come hang out.
Oh man.
All right, Meredith, who stalked you?
I definitely, it was an ex. We broke up and we were not together for a little while. I didn't like jump into a new relationship or start dating somebody new right away. So give it a little bit of time. I started dating somebody else that he kind of knew. Anyway, all of a sudden I see his Jeep and he started like seriously like seeing where I was going and tracking where I was going and showing up to my job, trying to ask for me back, kind of like what you did.
Damn.
Yeah, and it was such a weird situation. So yes, I definitely dealt with that.
And I ask you the same question I asked Davy. Did you ever circle back with the stalker?
No, I never did. No. And it was he actually almost ran us off the road and we were on a bridge. It was bad. So yeah, I wouldn't go back to that. Crazy.
I talked about the restraining order, the one that I had to get way back, and that was like the one where it was like kind of like Davy's slash tires.
The bologna?
The bologna that was on the car that
That's
ate through the
right.
paint and all that other stuff. So I had to deal with that. And that was like my first. That was like really when I first got into radio because I was like, I wasn't used to that. And to answer my own question, we did circle back.
You did?
After she was under a temporary restraining order for like 2 years, so we couldn't contact each other. And afterwards, she reached out. She's like, "Thank you, I want because I was out of pocket and I was drinking too much and blah blah blah. I should come down there and take you out to dinner." And we ended up kicking it or whatever. And there was a stalker that I don't necessarily, this was more of a person I knew, but this one wasn't. And it was when I first, like right after I got married, there was somebody who was interested in me and it was a guy.
Oh.
And the guy started commenting under all of my posts that were like of the wedding, like, okay, well, if you're going to go that way.
Ooh.
And it was really kind of crazy because I never met the person, but it was only online, but it got a little bit out of pocket, and so I had to block the person, and I never really heard from them again.
Okay.
But it was because it got kind of rude,
Yeah.
or whatever. But they definitely wanted them some of the big dope.
Hey, all right.
All right.
And what was the dude's name from the airport the other day?
Which one? from
Remember
that?
the dude that he was trying to holler at you at the airport from Atlanta?
Yeah.
What was your boy's name?
I forgot his name.
It was
He
like
trying
a
to
regular
holler.
name, but it had like a lot more
I
sass
think it was
to it.
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel.
That's what it was.
It was another
Maybe
Nathaniel.
that was
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel was trying to holler.
Yeah.
Nathaniel was like, look here, boy. I can get you some cardio. All right. So you've officially completed your Plead the Fifth action.
Hey.
I'm leaving.
All right. Let's see here. We got your shot at getting gas 19 minutes and 52 seconds away. If you want to play Beat the Pump, 888-429-0941.